Hey everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge and the Sky High episode number 3. Nice, boys and girls. Speaking of 3, I was at the DMV for 4 hours. Crazy. But I'll tell you this, I'm not one of those people who freak out at waiting. I don't. I like waiting. I don't mind it. It's peaceful. I get to sit down, do whatever the fuck I need to do. And now, because we live in an age full of technology and wonder in our fucking hands, we can dick around while waiting. Hell, I was taking a shit at the DMV. And I saw my phone, so I'm like, oh, cool. I can still play fucking Tetris while I'm taking a shit. It's awesome. Like, the DMV wasn't like that back in the day. You're sounding like an old man. I am an old man! Crazed out old man. Who relies on his medicine to keep him calm and composed throughout these chaotic times in the world, boys and girls. Not just in the real world where you take shit at the DMV, but in the world of sportsball. Boys and girls, after the DeMarcus Cousins injury, who last week, check boys and girls, Boogie was with the Lakers. Tears his ACL. He's probably likely out for the season. Now there's talks of bringing in Dwight Howard. See, that's how much Dwight Howard annoys me. I mess up my own fucking camera doing that shit. Yeah! I'm not crazy about Dwight Howard. I'm not a huge fan. You can't fucking tell already. Soft ass bitch. We got options like Joakim Noah, Dwight Howard, and Mo Spates. Like, what the fuck? Boogie getting injured is the most unfortunate circumstance for the Lakers. Really is. Because we have to talk about these options like Dwight Howard and Joakim Noah. We're going to have supposedly one of the most versatile big men out there. Now we're probably gonna get butt boy Dwight Howard. Boys and girls, when I say words like cocksucker, butt lover, shit like that, I'm not berating the homosexuals. I'm not. What I am berating is somebody who is not truthful with themselves, not honest with themselves. Dwight Howard, you're a soft bitch, and you're not honest with yourself. I'm being an asshole. I am being an asshole. And assholes, tend to rub people the wrong way. They do. It happens. And boys and girls, I don't apologize for that shit. I tell you folks the honesty and what I see, and I let everybody know. I preface it by saying this is my opinion. My opinions are my opinions. I'm not the president. I'm not the fucking executive of some goddamn game industry. I'm just some guy. So don't get your panties in a bunch. Well, the problem is, when you got a very virulent alpha, a very masculine leader, in a society that is overran by pretentious pansies, you're going to get a lot of the ire. And unfortunately for Baker Mayfield, who said some stuff about Daniel Jones, the quarterback for the New York Giants, who was selected number 6 overall. Baker was caught off saying, implying Daniel Jones's pick was really high for the guy they got. And people blow this out of proportion. And, Baker goes ahead and lays out the full context of the interview and the full context and, his quote, which essentially said, listen, he's the number 6 quarterback. Nobody expected that. I was the number 1 quarterback. Nobody expected that. And there are going to be expectations that people are going to have. And I think that's what people fail to see because they want a headline. You got guys like Colin Cowherd, even my guy, Clay Travis, biting to the fucking nail of clickbait. And I just gotta say, man, listen, y'all motherfuckers preach context and study your case and you understand the stuff. Bullshit. Fuck out of here. When you got an agenda against somebody, you clearly make it your fucking mission and business to fucking attack that person. And I see people who are attacking Baker all the time, and I think, good God, people. What did this guy do to you? What did this guy do to you? I don't fucking get it. Because I love Baker Mayfield. I'm a Seahawks fan, boys and girls. First and foremost, need to remind you, I am a Seattle Seahawks fan. However, Baker Mayfield is a beautiful quarterback. And he's a quarterback that Cleveland has needed. A dick-punched franchise that's been run to the ground for years, without any real leadership behind them, now has a guy who is willing to take these fuckers with them to the glory land. And you're gonna fucking tell me that is stupid? That's a jerk move, that's an asshole kind of guy? No! That's a guy who has a whole lot of shit that he has to deal with! Because he was the number 1 overall pick! I swear to God, man, I gotta try to logic shit out sometimes. And even then, I'm like, am I the one taking crazy pills? I'm putting this out logically in my head. And then somebody, bum rushes me and says, but he doesn't donate to colleges. He doesn't tweet about stuff. Sometimes I wish the internet had a punch through button. So that way I could punch some of you fucking people. You fucking morons. Holy shit. Some of the fucking putrid garbage I read on the internet sometimes. Jesus Christ. And people freak out when we say, listen, we don't really need 50% of the population. That's crazy. Right? It's crazy because I'm a Germany kid. Talk about genocide. Jesus Christ. That's terrible. All right. Terrible Nazi jokes aside, what else you got, son? Well, bitching about Dwight Howard. Bitching about people bitching about Baker Mayfield. I feel more relieved. I feel a little bit more relieved, a little bit more relaxed. Have a better step towards the right direction now, boys and girls, with all that angst out of the way. Because, yeah, football is upon us. September 5th. That should be the NFL theme song. Actually, that'd be a terrible NFL theme song. What the fuck am I saying? You're smoking weed! It's a drug! That's why you're a fucking idiot! I do the comments for you people. Because I'm courteous. I'm a fucking gentleman. That's what I am. And to those of you wondering, what does a gentleman do on a weekend? And sometimes on Monday. Well, if the Premier League is on, boys and girls, we watch the Premier League. That's right. Monday afternoon kickoff here in the United States, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Manchester United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers at Wolverhampton. I gotta tell you, every fucking time I expect something good from Manchester United, just not a little trip at the finish line. This is the perfect example of that match, right? Now, granted, boys and girls, I've been a fan of Arsenal for 5 years, since 2014. I did not live in the Invincibles era, a la the 03-04 Invincibles jersey right here behind me. But I understand the rivalry between the United and the Arsenal side. But however, as an avid fan of football and as a football fan who has friends who are massive fans of Manchester United, I just want to see some quality football. And what I saw from United in that first half against Wolves was a very determined team that was going against, mind you, a very good opposition who can hold their shape, who can play well, on the counter, on the fucking fast break, all that shit. But United was able to fucking carve out a 1-goal lead, and I thought to myself, wow, if they play like this, if they got Martial doing that, boy, oh boy, this is going to be a nice match for United. What actually ended up happening was the Wolves decided to say, hey, we're the Wolves. We're the team that pretty much defied every expectation as a Premier League squad, beating teams just outright from pure quality. And we are now qualified in the Europa League out of merit, out of fucking playing our hearts out. And this is the team that stepped up in that second half. Neves with the fucking goal. With the fucking screamer from the outside. Man, oh man. I gotta tell you, sometimes I feel pity for people who don't enjoy football, aka soccer, as much as I do. Because within the intricacies of the game, there's so many beautiful, beautiful things about this game. And another beautiful thing when my puppies go ape shit, because there's probably some asshole knocking at the door. But the beautiful part of football is really seeing all these movements, seeing all these things come to shape, seeing all these goals in action. And Neves' goal was just sublime goal to get the equalizer from outside the box, to beat De Gea like that. And mind you, even as an Arsenal fan, I will say this. I still rate Manchester United's David De Gea as a top 5. Let's say top 5 goalkeepers in the league. Dare I say it, boys and girls, in Europe. He's that quality. In my eyes, at least. And I know all you dipshits are going to fucking talk about Spain, but don't even get me started talking about the international stuff, because that's a whole nother dynamic. There's a cultural aspect to that too, which we can talk about all day, boys and girls, but I do not have the time nor the patience to teach you motherfuckers. Actually, no, I have all the time and the patience in the world, but I just don't want to do it on this specific topic here, because we're talking about Manchester United having an opportunity to go ahead against the Wolves. What ends up happening? What ends up happening is actually pretty crazy. From a number of standpoints, from a number of views, actually. Paul Pogba brilliantly dribbles inside the box, gets a penalty, and steps up to take the penalty, and misses the penalty. Actually, more appropriately, the penalty gets saved by Rui Patricio. Who knew? Rui Patricio. Still got the juice. Still got the fucking stuff. He does. Kids, you saw, from the pitch standpoint, a team that was collapsing in front of our very eyes in that moment of the game. Where I thought, oh God, they're not coming back. They're not coming back. If they Lose, I wouldn't be surprised. If they draw, that's probably what's going to happen. And from United's standpoint, that has to be demoralizing. I've had plenty of those moments as an Arsenal fan. I've seen plenty of those moments as a football fan. And the other terrible part about this whole ordeal is that Pogba is now centered around racial abuse, which is insane to me. We live in 2019 where a 20-some-year-old kid playing the sport that he loves can't fucking play it because of some fucking cuntbag out there thinks race is the biggest fucking factor in life. Makes me sick, dude. It's crazy. And listen, I'm not gonna be a fucking social justice warrior here right now. That's not the moment that we're here for. What I'm saying is, it sucks that Pogba has to go through that. It does, because this guy is honestly really brilliant on the pitch. Anytime I see Pogba play, I get excited. To be honest, the quality that I've seen him, have since Juventus has been remarkable. To see the growth until now, and then yet last year culminating into a World Cup win. Good God, people, this guy's talent. This guy's fantastic. And don't let anybody tell you different. He led that France team to the World Cup all throughout. So you fucking tell me, boys and girls, if he's good or not. But United draws 1-1 against Wolves, and credit to Wolves for edging out that result. Brilliantly done by them. But now you have these United fans who are adamant that their club is in the fritz for whatever reason. And everyone wants to fucking put Pogba under the bus. Throw him under the bus. Whatever the fucking dialogue of that bullshit is. To me, it's simple. You keep Pogba as long as you can. You get the max value out of him by the January transfer window and find a viable option to put in that midfield. So when he's gone, because you can clearly tell at this point, Pogba's gone. I think emotionally his heart's gone, and this whole racist bullshit is only going to put the fire further. At this point, emotionally cut your loss. Deal with it and figure out a good transfer. Figure out some business deals that could help and benefit your club. You wouldn't know. You're not. Dude, I'm an Arsenal fan. Of course I would know. You guys did that with fucking Alexis. How's that going, by the way? I swear to God, man, United fans, some of them forget their history. Some do. Some do. And even recent history. You go just back to history, you're turning into the folks you supposedly hate Liverpool. What's going on here? Identity crisis. That's what's happening. Identity crisis. It's topsy-turvy land now, boys and girls. It is. United fans talking about history. Arsenal fans battling for a top 2 spot. Crazy. Crazy, I know, but Arsenal and Liverpool are tied with Liverpool ahead on goal difference after 2 matches, and now they are going to face off on Saturday. Holy shit. I'm glad the Premier League is back. I am. But it's also one of the main reasons why I'm always so fucking crazy. Oh, God. Yeah. I just realized that the Premier League has been pretty nuts this first 2 weeks, and I hope it gets crazier. I hope it really does. Because football is back, and football's also back. Yeah, you had the 49ers in the fucking Broncos game. I didn't really give a shit about that game. I watched it yesterday, and I thought, oh, God, this game's terrible. Why am I watching this shit? Oh, that's right. I got nothing better to do right now. That was gross. But camera mishaps, all this bullshit aside, boys and girls, it has been a very, very long day. Sportsball has been relatively on the lull side. A lot of speculations in the world of the NBA, in the world of football. domestic leagues in Europe are just having a blast. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying every fucking minute of it. And if you don't watch football, I implore you, join on in. Have fun with us watching football. Now, boys and girls, I go ahead and sign off while showing off this beautiful Dodgers banner. My little Dodgers cup here. It's not a cup, it's like a fucking cozy, whatever the fuck you call it. I'm gonna go enjoy myself here now for the rest of the evening now. Alright, boys and girls, follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents and all this shaky camera work. Now, fuck off.